And briefly, I wanted to talk about DACA. I will be doing, once again, DACA renewals this Saturday for people in Sonoma, Napa, or Mendocino County in Santa Rosa. I'll be doing that, not at my regular office at Santa Rosa Junior College, but at a nonprofit organization that is allowing me to use their space. Santa Rosa Junior College made it clear they do not want me to do this work there at this moment, and therefore I'm doing it outside. And so it's really, really important that people understand a couple of things about DACA. And I wasn't gonna do this report today, but I keep getting messages on Facebook, text messages, everything else about DACA. So here's the brief information, and then I'll put the rest of the program that I already have for you. And that is, you need to apply 6 months before it expires for DACA renewals. And 2, for people who have DACA, you can do advanced parole if you have an emergency with a family member who is sick, like mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, great-grandma, or great-grandpa. And 3, that is a process that takes me about 1 hour and 20 minutes to do all the paperwork. You start by getting a letter if it is for emergency humanitarian reasons. You have to get a letter from the doctor of the country where your family member is at, saying that you need to go visit. And it's a letter that has to tell specifically what the illness is, so on and so forth. Then you come over, I do a translation that takes about 45 minutes. And then we do the paperwork, which includes translating as well the birth certificates of all of the members involved in this process. And finally, you have to write a letter asking or explaining why you need to leave the country temporarily. The application is over $500 that you pay immigration. I don't charge for any of the services. I've never charged for any of the services, but I also want you to be conscious, whether it is for your DACA renewal, advanced parole, first-time DACA, which I also do for people, that I need to give a donation to the agency that is allowing me to do this. So half of what people donate goes to them. And sometimes it's a little bit challenging not to be harsh with people because they're making $80,000 and $90,000 a year, and they give $5, and some people don't even offer a dime. And so, you know, I'm using somebody else's space, I'm using the resources. The other half is going to go to my Padrino Madrina program, which will get started this fall. More details coming up. And this is going to be support for undocumented students attending Santa Rosa Junior College and Sonoma State. And so it's important for people that, for me, that people understand that although my time is free, I make myself available for my community. Again, July will be my 25th year doing this type of work for my community. It is important that you also be respectful of the people that whose resources I'm using, okay? And finally, I wanna remind you of a couple of things. So renewal, again, although you are supposed to submit your paperwork 6 months earlier, sometimes it's taking up to 8 months to do the renewal. And the same process is for first-time DACA. You apply, and then you're gonna get the text message, the email, and then about 3 months later, you're gonna go do the fingerprints. And then 3 to 4 months later is when you're gonna get your DACA approval letter and then your paperwork. So please be patient. Do not assume that we're just not doing our job, that we made a mistake. Immigration is taking a long time to do this paperwork, okay? So I just wanted to put that information. For anyone this Saturday wanting to do their DACA renewal, please send me an email in Sonoma County, Napa County, or Mendocino, even Lake. Send me an email at lideresdelfuturo@yahoo.com. lideresdelfuturo@yahoo.com. And with that, we're gonna get started with the rest of the information we have for you.